Hey guys, so I'm going to show you my wonderful Christmas present that I got. I got the Illuminated Bible, Art Journaling Edition, English Standard Version. So, this Bible is so beautiful that I am actually kind of even worried to even journal in it. I mean, it's just so... It's gorgeous. Now, all the pages are illuminated, so it's all gold. Gold lining. I mean, look at that. I got this Bible for Christmas, and when I seen it, I was like, oh, I've seen this everywhere. What I did not realize is how beautiful it really is in person. I mean, it is gorgeous. Now, it's hardcover, like my other one, but my other one is cloth. I'll show you in size comparisons. This one is my normal journaling Bible. You guys have seen this many times. Yeah, so it's just a little bit taller than my original journaling Bible that I got for my birthday from my husband. But, I mean, look at this, you guys. I'm almost too scared to even write in this. Like, I kind of just want to put it up on my shelf and look at it. It's just so beautiful. But it is a journaling Bible. Look at that. The pages of this are semi-thin. My other journal, the pages are pretty thin too. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty thin. They've got kind of a different texture to them. These ones do. They almost feel just a tad bit thinner. So I'm not completely sure how I'm not completely sure how paint and products are going to work on this. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to prep your pages with, where is my, give me 1 second and I'll get my, I'm pretty sure you'll have to do clear gesso, which is my Dina Winkley, or Wakely Media Clear Gesso Artist Quality Primer. I got it off Amazon, and it works really good. So I'm guessing I might not even try to paint on this or anything without priming it first. So that's what I'm going to do. I've just grabbed this journal up and started flipping through. I've not done anything in this. This would be the first page in here. I'm probably not going to do anything too bulky, just because if I get bulky right off the bat, it'll end up like my other one, which it's not. My other one's not too terribly bulky, but I still kind of want to keep it slim and, yeah, slim and pretty. So I'm probably not going to do anything bulky right off the bat. But that's the intro, and when we come back, I will have the page all spread out and already prepped. Okay, so I've got it prepped. We're going to be in Psalms 25:2. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul, and he leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Psalms 23:2-3. I said Psalms 25:2, but that was at the heading. And when you have your gesso and you put it on there and it dries, you'll see my pages are curled. Don't worry about that. you'll end up closing your Bible after you're done, and it usually straightens out. At first, when I first started Bible journaling, I got really, really, really worried about that. But you close it and it will straighten out and it'll be pretty and flat and all that good stuff. But what gesso does is it adds a protective layer to where you'll have some bleed through, but it will not damage the other page on the back. Now, what I do is I do this with washi tape to make it less sticky. And then I'm going to tape down the page to where it'll stay flat for me while I paint. I wasn't going to paint in this. What I was going to do was I was going to do something completely different, but then I had an idea. I do a lot of junk journaling, obviously, as you know, and I wanted to incorporate this. I pulled it out of a magazine and ripped the edges, but I'm going to put this on here because he leads me beside still waters. So no matter what you're going through, it's sometimes hard to remember that he is still there, that even though you're going through the roughest of times, that it's okay. He's still there. He's holding your hand. And if you do not see his footprints, he is the one carrying you. And nothing you go through is without purpose. Nothing. Everything in your life leads you to where you're going to be in the path that, the path or the end purpose that God has for you. So sometimes it's hard to remember in this world. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, and I get that. I completely understand that. I completely understand feeling hopeless and lost and not knowing which way to go, and coming on hard times to where you're not sure you're going to make it out. But God puts that peace in you. And when you realize that peace and you come to that peace, you come to find that he was always there, that nothing you went through you were alone, if that makes any sense at all. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to haphazardly around these edges, I'm going to lay this down. I mainly just wanted it not to be white behind my little picture. This is it's going to be not an intricate piece. Frankly, I need to go and get more Bible journaling utensils as far as my stamps and ink and stuff. I'm running a little low, and you would think that me doing Bible journaling all the time, I would have like this huge stockpile, but I really have gone behind on it, and I've used a lot of my stockpile as I've Bible journaled. So that's the main reason I've not been doing as intricately laced pieces as you would think. So I'm just going to lay this down. And get it somewhat colored. I do not want it to be all perfect, because life is not perfect. This journey is not perfect. It's not easy. It's not, sometimes I look back on my journey so far, and in the past, I look back and I definitely have not taken the easy way out. In a lot of sense. I haven't. And it's just, looking back, I didn't have the calm, and I didn't have easy, and I didn't have God in my life, for a very, very long time. I didn't at all have God. I was going down the wrong path. But, I look back, and there's plenty of times that I see that God was with me, he did carry me through. Because without him, I wouldn't have made it to where I am now. Without him, I wouldn't have ever made it out of the darkness and into the light. So what we're going to do now is we're going to let this dry, and I might add another layer or two of a different blue to give it some dimension. But we're going to let that dry, and when we return, we will finish this out. Alright, so we are back. It dried. So I went ahead and took the tape off while we were on a little break and painted behind the tape, because apparently you have to do that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, sorry about that, I have a touch lamp in here and my hand hit it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some tacky glue, what I've been using in all my videos recently, because I'm completely addicted to it, way much better than tape. And I'm going to add it to my sponge brush. You can do this either way. You can either add it to the page, or you can just add it to your sponge brush. And I'm going to, let's see, over here on the side, I'm going to add the glue to, I'm going to evenly distribute the glue around my little cutout here. So this will just take a minute, and then we'll apply it to the page. But what we were talking about was feeling alone. So I'm sure not a lot of you guys know, but I mean, I've got family on here that watches me. Know that I've struggled with depression, and that sometimes I'm not always the happy-go-lucky person that I am. That some days I do struggle. I mean, all of us struggle, don't get me wrong, but some days I don't even want to get out of bed. Some days, you know, I get down on myself really, really, really bad. But I always seem to come back to this passage. I always do, because just reminding myself that it's going to be all right, that not every day is going to be so rough. Not every day is going to be a bad day, you know, not every day is going to be so hard to where you can barely stand to either be around anyone or be around yourself, much less. But coming back to this, it always, you know, stills me, you know, it calms my heart. It just reassures me that it's going to be okay. So I'm going to pair this. This needs to dry. The wrinkles will go out of it once it dries. I'm going to add, let's see, I'm going to add a sticker to the middle of it, a clear sticker. I think I got these at Michael's. No, I got these at Hobby Lobby about a year ago, and I'm trying to use them all up, but oh yeah, I like that. Does that look good on camera? Oh yeah. Okay, so I added a sticker. You can add as many as you like. You can add whatever you like, obviously. You do not have to copy my page just because I'm doing it. You can do whatever your little heart desires. I'm going to add some a little banner up here that this word is what I need. You know, that this is something I need. I needed to see this. And let's see, what else can we do? I might add, no, not no more of those. Added me a little gold pen. And now I'm going to add in my meditation, which I do every single time. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to get some washi tape, Sorry, I did it again. I really need to get a different light. I do not need a touch lamp. Every time I do a journaling entry, I do not need a touch lamp. I touch it every single time. And that says follow your heart. But that's it for this entry. Nothing special. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, you know, all the good stuff. Let me know what you think about this Bible, and if you have it too, what some tricks for it. All right, have a great night.